but that's easier said than done.
And now Washington's starting group. You got Rose. Pippen is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. And for Sacramento, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jordan. And it's Garnett. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Doris, what is it in particular about these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams under... understand how to execute in the half court. And by that I mean, number one, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Pass to Rose. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Rose.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now the Wizards with it. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Derrick Rose. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night. Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade outside. There's the drive. The rebound by Garnett. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Here's Garnett. That shot no good. Great D that time from Johnson. There's the dish to Rose. It's Pippen on the wing. Johnson outside. High post, Pippen. Leonard's there. There's Rose with the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Pippen, and another miss by Washington.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander, count it, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jordan. Wade against Jordan. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wade against Jordan. Wade with the defensive effort. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Jazz.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And that one is good.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
Garnett outside. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by Derrick Rose. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
So timeout called here.
The first snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Making some noise on their way to the floor. It's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Sacramento making some changes. Karl Malone's checked in for Robinson. Mitchell comes in for Leonard. And it's Payton in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Wizards also changing it up. Weber, he's checked in for Johnson. Pierce comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's James Harden in for Rose.
Well, when Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wade. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Payton passes to Malone. Arnett surveying the defense. Back to Malone. And here's Jordan outside. Good, it's Malone picking up the assist.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Wade. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He gets that one.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Payton against Wade. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And another three for Sacramento.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
From deep, Harden. That one's in. His first shot this game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Floats one up. Good D by Wade.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Kings on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Wizards. They trail by 1. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Pierce. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Weber. Then it's Harden. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Johnson, he's checked in for Sacramento. McKee's checked in for Washington. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Now Payton. He has yet to score. Mitchell kicks to Payton. On the wing, Payton. Garnett against Abdul-Jabbar. Lock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Really left alone that time. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
Harden outside. Wizards passing it around. Malone with the steal. Jumps up. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now, here's Johnson. To the inside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And just the ultimate in the pick and roll is Malone. He just excels with that hard dive to the right spot there after setting that screen.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Sacramento making some changes. Ewing's checked in for Malone. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Jordan in for Mitchell. And then for Washington, Gasol's checked in for Weber. Pippen comes in for James Harden. And it's Wade in for McKee. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's the pass to Wade. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Just 5 to shoot. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Payton against Wade. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Garnett. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Paul Pierce.
Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now, here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Outside for Gasol. Pass to Pierce. Ewing against Abdul-Jabbar. Washington needs to get a shot off here. 3, Pippen. And another miss by Washington.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Garnett. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Wizards trail by 11. Outside Gasol. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To stop the run, Garnett grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Payton looking it over. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Washington. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, Pierce. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Ewing. Kings leading now by 11. Jordan, that's for 2.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And some changes here for the Kings. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Payton. The Wizards also changing it up. However, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Pierce. Pippen, the pass to Gasol. Good looking screen by Gasol. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Passes it to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Jordan. Back to Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Pass to Jordan. Over Wade. No good from Jordan.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Teardrop shot. Malone with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pippen sets a screen for Rose. Dishes it to Pippen. Shoots over Leonard. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Rose. Pippen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Jordan, the pass to Malone. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. Weber pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Checking out the Kings. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And we're going to talk now about that first half of play, and got to start with SGA.
I like that he's not settling on.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Wizards trail by 10. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Robinson is out there with Garnett. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jordan in at shooting guard.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Now here's Leonard. He kicks it to Garnett. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan has it in the corner. Garnett with the screen for Jordan. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Rose up on top. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. As to Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're led by as many as 14 points. Robinson a screen on Rose. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Here comes the fun game.
Still ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Leonard. The 3rd spot, and the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more, and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Rose in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing on that end of the floor.
Sweet little floater. Jordan's got 9.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world. And you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Rose passes to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar against Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. He's got 6.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests. He wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. And there it is for him.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Rose surveying the D. The pass to Wade. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Derrick Rose.
Stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never wanted to pass on a chance to make a statement.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Robinson up top. Takes it out to Leonard. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Rose, and finished off by Robinson.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Johnson. Wade on the wing. Over Jordan. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Johnson. Wade's got 10 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Jordan. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Feeds it to Wade. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Pops it up for Jordan. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Robinson. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Shot from free throw range. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by Robinson.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substituting on the court.
.12 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
The deep 3 from Harden. Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Washington, here's out there with Gasol. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Wade. And it's Harden in at the 2-guard position. Inside, lock at 6. Jordan. And to get open is Robinson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pierce the pass to Wade. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Pass to Jordan. That will fall for his 17 in this game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Harden kicks to Pierce. Lobbed up there for Wade. And Wade slams it in.
How many times have we seen Dwayne Wade sneak behind the defense and get that alley-oop? So nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wade. Here's Jordan. Here's Robinson. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wizards trail by 14. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Wade, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Leonard. From deep three-point land. Washington with the rebound. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the inside. Here's Harden. Jordan against Pippen. Gasol setting the pick for Pippen. Out to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And this is why they continue to feed Wade, because when he flips that switch, there's just no stopping.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Sacramento. Then for the Wizards, Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Gasol. Johnson comes in for Pierce. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for James Harden. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Brown during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Rose with the ball. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Wade finds Johnson. Pippen with a wide open look. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
3 points.
Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Sacramento leading by 11. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan looking it over. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shoots from the baseline. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Wild pass to Garnett. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This guy's always been a fluid athlete. KG just rolls off the screen beautifully.
Washington calls timeout.
To Washington. It's time for Team Getters. Once again, fans, that was your 916 Crew Dance Team.
Here is Rose. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Wizards with another miss. Sacramento leading by 13. This is a 2, Leonard. Barnett with a screen on Pippen. Johnson with the block. Rose in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That shot missing. Wizards trail by 11. Pippen kicks to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Driving inside.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Sacramento.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
50 seconds left in the game. Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Rose. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Leonard dishes to Jordan. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
All the amenities. You made a little pay. I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I throw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories. I hate it out. I never looked down on my brothers. I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me. She love when I slide. Doing too much that can ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut. I'm too certified.
Ey, ¿sabes qué va? Si tienes el parental, te lo dije que me hacía millón entre los 30. Mi Spotify factura más que un kiosco lenta. No te das cuenta, todos los premios tienen mi nombre como café de Starbucks. Yo no uso Travis, yo ando con las babos, los dolores de cabeza me hacen más fuerte side dog. Yo no ando con una side, yo ando con una side, por si acaso. Nah, yo no soy títere, mi amor, no me hagas caso. A mi mail le prometí a los 15 que jamás me iba a buscar un caso. Solté la libre y me fui a conquistar el mundo. Ni en el maratón del pavo me gustaba ser segundo. Pudiera estar rapeando de temas profundos, pero llegan los cheques y como que me confundo. Wow, bebesota. Si me envías un DM, al otro día te lo hundo. Al otro día, sin fantasmeo. Pero si estamos en la disco, te lo aquí. Mañana te llevo a correr jet ski. En el bote me sube el ki. Oh, please, dale más, siga.
Introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. As the power forward, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 3.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the 3. And for Chicago, we've got Anthony Davis. Edwards out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Well, Grant, with that time of the year where trade rumors start to heat up and speculation on social media runs rampant.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, we're not just talking players, too. A number of coaches are on the hot seat as well, so it can be a bit of a distraction for everyone. And, of course, the only cure is winning.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 2. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Doncic against Curry. Doncic passes to James. Over Edwards. James can't get it to go. Edwards with it. Russell covering. Olajuwon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Anthony against Edwards. Anthony, the pass to Russell. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Davis. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Duncan. And so Anthony will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class.
And it's good for 2.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Edwards against Anthony. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
A nice shot by Duncan.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Edwards against Anthony. Davis with a screen on Anthony. Edwards, a pass to Davis. Back to Edwards. Over Anthony. Edwards can't hit.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And there's the lob. It's intercepted. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Curry's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Duncan. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Doncic. And here's James. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Anthony. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Spurs, Carmelo Anthony.
Free throw drops for Anthony. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Here's Curry. James with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Russell. Check by Davis. Russell to pass to James. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside. And the basket by West.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
San Antonio leading. Doncic outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's West, guarded by Doncic. Shoots it from the high post.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Anthony outside. Here's Doncic. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Here's Anthony. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
13 foul. Bulls foul. Dennis Rodman. First personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Irving, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And at the end of one, a closely contested. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Duncan in at the power forward position. Chicago trailing here. And here's Brown. Kemp, the pass to Rodman. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Rodman. 6 to shoot. Brown with it. Up and over Carter. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Irving looking around. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And here's Embiid. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And the Bulls making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Anthony's checked in for San Antonio. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Now here's Anthony, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Rodman. Now Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. The Bulls with another miss. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Carter, the pass to Irving. Embiid with it. Embiid drawing the double team. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Irving's checked in for San Antonio. Doncic comes in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago on D, trailing by 2. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Carter, puts up a 3, buries it from 3. Carter's got his second bucket on the night.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Now Durant. Here's Kemp. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Doncic with it. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. 14 feet away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Anthony's got 5.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Irving, the pass to Anthony.
And is blocked. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Edwards on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Edwards, the pass to Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Fifth on the list, the Bulls.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
So both teams changing it up here.
Please welcome to the court.
First one falls for him.
Fans, let's hear you one.
That one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low. But Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside. And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Doncic against Curry. Rodman. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Carter, the pass to James. Curry against Doncic. Rodman with a rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Pass to Durant. To the paint. It's stolen by James. Down low. Here's him. Unbelievable! Embiid bangs it in.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Curry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Here's James. 15 seconds left in the first half. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3 points.
James has got his 4th assist with that last one. And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a Allie, as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
When I look at San Antonio, not much movement for them, remaining at the number 4 spot on the list, cruising along.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Hey, yo, their offense has been clicking.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Olajuwon in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Chicago trailing here. Curry surveys. Durant with a screen on Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Doncic outside. Pass to Anthony. Doncic, a screen on Edwards. Now James. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Doncic, counted!
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Doncic nailing the shot right before the buzzer.
Count the basket and the foul! That one on Anthony.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's James. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Doncic on the wing. Five to shoot. Back to James. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Curry splashes it in.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. And it's Doncic missing. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Durant finds Edwards for the lead into the lane. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Spurs. The floater. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Olajuwon. And here's Curry. It's tipped. Now Doncic. 15 points in the game. And here's Anthony. He's covered by Curry. Anthony with a bucket. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Edwards. Davis with a screen on Anthony. Edwards, a pass to Davis. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
The Bulls making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Anthony. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Doncic finds Russell. James outside. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Brown passes to Curry. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Davis. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now. Pass
to Duncan. Doncic outside. 1:21 left in the third. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. There's a screen. Brown inside. He's guarded by Irving. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Luka Doncic.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Embiid, he's checked in for San Antonio. Irving comes in for Luka Doncic. Here's Irving. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And the Spurs lead by 2.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, it's one of the best in the game.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Irving. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to James. LeBron, attack mode, and it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Edwards, he's checked in for Chicago. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. On the wing, Irving. Here's Duncan. And he drops it in from the low post. Duncan's got 5 points.
Great unselfish basketball from Irving in the pick and roll. That kind of passing can be contagious.
Here's West. Edwards a screen on Irving. Pass to Olajuwon. With 2 seconds left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Bulls, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And the second free throw is good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Spurs out in front, leading. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Joel Embiid. Anthony is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Carter in at the 2. Carter takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Here's West. No good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. San Antonio's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Anthony. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The kick to Durant. Here's Kemp. He's guarded by Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Lennox checked in for Pirtle. And San Antonio with a change here too. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Carter. Chicago trailing here. Here's West. The kick to Durant. Takes the 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Up top, Embiid. Back to Doncic. Irving for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
For three.
Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Here's West. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Davis a screen. Fires the 3. Durant's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Anthony. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Curry gets the bucket.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's Doncic. Anthony outside. Back to Doncic. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. Edwards for 3. Russell with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Russell's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Here's Doncic. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Curry. Tipped. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The king at the line. You can bet on LeBron delivering.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Durant, pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Launches it. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. James, right side. Pass to Duncan. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 52 seconds left in the 4th. Seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Curry from deep 3-point land. Rebound San Antonio. James with the ball. Durant covering. James against Durant. Russell a screen on Durant. Goes back up.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.